Oh, hi there. If you are looking for one video of value today, this is that video. I'm going to break down the 7 things that you need to possess to become a mentally strong person to succeed in the world outside of the corporate grind. If you're looking to venture off and do your own thing and get out of your soul-sucking 9 to 5, these are the 7 things you need to incorporate immediately in order to become mentally strong enough to make those things happen. If you're new here, I'm Digital Laura Anderson. I have a podcast called 7-Day Weekend. I talk about how you don't have to go the traditional route in going to school, getting a degree, getting in mountains of debt, and then getting a shitty 9 to 5 that barely pays your bills, right? I teach you other ways that you can do that, and I'm going to start right now by teaching you the 7 best habits that you can pick up and things you need to incorporate in your everyday life in order to become mentally strong enough to do that. Let's go. Number 1, you focus on sharpening your skills rather than showing them off. So many people, especially because of social media, are all about showing off their skills and what they can do. But the people who are actually mentally strong aren't concerned or worried about that. They're not worried about showing it off for acknowledgement. They're worried about sharpening those skills, fine-tuning them, and constantly improving them. They are driven by the desire to improve rather than the desire for validation. Number 2, choose productive behaviors. While it's easy to wrap yourself up in the what if scenarios and that's too big of a risk scenario, or make up excuses why something is too hard, you need to start incorporating practices that no longer waste your time on ineffective tasks. You need to choose not to spend time on the things like worrying and the what ifs and start being productive in that space, rather than harping on the what could have been or maybe I shouldn't do that because it's scary. Number 3, and this is one of the most important ones for me, and that's you have to feel confident in your ability to adapt and to change. Mentally strong people will always understand that change is hard, but it's manageable, and not only that, it's necessary. Change and adaptability is necessary in growth. You can't worry about fighting change. You have to be focused and embrace it and worry about how you can improve with that change. And the feeling of confidence in that knowing that this change is going to improve you is the best thing ever. Number 4, and this is tricky for a lot of you guys, mentally strong people are genuinely happy for other people's success and they celebrate it genuinely. You need to learn how to work together harmoniously and lift up other people in your space rather than compete against them. Mentally strong people know that somebody else's success does not take away from their own success, and that being around other successful people will only lift you up. Number 5, and this is another really, really important one for me, and that is you need to focus on the things that you can control. Devote your time and your resources to things that you can control and leave the fear of things that are completely out of your control out the door. Like, for instance, the TikTok ban happening, that is a fear, but if you devote your time to it and worrying about it, it's not going to help you in any capacity because that is something that you cannot control. So focus on other things outside of that will help you grow rather than worrying about and dwelling on and harping on, oh no, if a TikTok ban happens, I'm done with. Number 6, and that is having your own personal strong values and abiding by them. Mentally strong people are always confident in the decisions that they make because they have their own value sets, and so they know that if the decision they make is based and rooted in those values, it's the right decision to make always. Number 7, and this one is so important for everybody, right? But you have to understand, to be a mentally strong person, that your self-worth does not depend on what you achieve. It depends on who you are as a person. You have to feel good about yourself mentally, whether you win or lose, because it's not what you achieve at the end of the day, but who you are as a person. Is there anything you guys think I missed from the list? Let me know in the comments and let me know which one of these is your favorite or that resonates with you the most. I'm dying to know.